Hey, it's SgtLocksmith here. Hey, we're going to do a little video on changing the battery on your 7-button Fobik. On this remote here, if you do have your key ring attached to it, go ahead and leave it on there. It will actually help you doing this task. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to it. You will need your flat tip screwdriver, and you will need your battery, which is going to be a CR2032. So, with that being said, I'm gonna use the flat tip. This is spring loaded right here. It might give you a little bit of an issue. Go ahead and push it to the side. It will spring against you. And with that, if you have your key ring on, it makes it easier to remove your emergency key blade. Go ahead and remove that blade and just set it off to the side. You're not gonna need it. Now, when you look at your remote, you'll see right here is where your emergency goes blade. And if you look right in that little corner there, see if we can get you a better shot right down in here. Go and put your flat tip screwdriver in there, and when you do, pry the two apart, and it doesn't take much pressure. And when you do, you'll notice that it's cracked open. Open the two halves. With this part here, I always push down gently to make sure the rubber's seated in there. Take your flat tip under your battery and just lift it up. Notice the battery does pop out. Do be careful. This piece right here does come out. If it does, and we'll actually pull it out and show you, it does come out. It does have little indentations. Just set it back in. I prefer to keep the remote housing, the back half laying flush on the table. Notice you got your battery, which is 2032. When you put it in, you're going to push against those two metal tabs, and that will put the pressure. And when you push in, the battery should drop down. Then put your finger on top, push it down, it's in. Take the two halves now. The one with the battery is the one I always suggest that you flip over, because everything's held in place. Line them up, and when you do line it up, you'll see in here that it does go in. Slight pressure, and work your fingers around it. You'll know it's seated, and start squeezing your remote together. And she might make a snap, it might not make a snap completely, but you'll actually feel it snap together. Go ahead and put your emergency keys back in, and with that, you just changed the battery on it. Thanks again for watching SgtLocksmith, and let's be safe out there.